The wait is finally over. Meta has just changed the game for virtual reality. The brand new Meta Quest 4 is here, and it's unlike anything we've seen before. After months of rumors, leaks, and speculation, we finally have the full specs, pricing, and official release date, and trust me, this thing is a monster. With AI-powered tracking, an OLED display that rivals Apple's Vision Pro, and a Snapdragon XR3 Gen 2 chip delivering console-level performance, the Quest 4 isn't just an upgrade, it's a full-blown revolution in VR and mixed reality. Meta is clearly sending a message. This isn't just about gaming anymore, it's about the future of computing itself. So in today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know, from its insane new design and performance benchmarks to its futuristic AI tools. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Real-world battery life, and what makes this headset a true Vision Pro killer, all for a fraction of the price. The world of virtual reality is about to change forever, because Meta has finally unveiled the long-awaited Meta Quest 4, and it's shaping up to be the biggest leap forward the VR industry has seen in years. For months, we've been flooded with leaks, patents, and insider whispers suggesting that Meta was working on something truly next-gen. But now, with full specs, pricing, and release details finally revealed, we can see just how ambitious this new headset really is. The Meta Quest 4 isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete reimagining of how we experience VR, AR, and spatial computing. With massive improvements in display clarity, AI-driven tracking, and all-new mixed reality capabilities, Meta is making it clear. The Quest 4 isn't just competing with Apple Vision Pro, it's aiming to lead the next generation of immersive technology. So let's dive deep into everything, from its futuristic design and hardware overhaul to its AI features, performance benchmarks, and game-changing software ecosystem, because the Meta Quest 4 might just redefine what it means to step into the metaverse. Let's start with the design. The Quest 4 takes everything people loved about the Quest 3 and refines it with precision. Meta has clearly learned from user feedback. The new headset is 20% lighter, features a slimmer front visor, and uses a dual-material composite that's both durable and breathable. The head strap now includes a redesigned adjustment dial and a soft, memory foam-based interior padding that distributes weight evenly across the head. The new design language feels futuristic yet comfortable, blending professional aesthetics with gaming practicality. For long play sessions or productivity use, comfort has always been the deal-breaker, and Meta has nailed it this time. The front visor now features triple ultra-wide cameras, offering far more accurate color pass-through and depth sensing. The Quest 4 introduces Meta's new Vision Sense system, which uses AI depth mapping to scan your surroundings in real time, allowing for far more immersive mixed reality experiences. You can now interact with physical and virtual objects seamlessly, whether you're dragging a floating screen onto your desk or playing a game that blends your living room into the battlefield. This full-color mixed reality feels almost indistinguishable from AR experiences found on the Apple Vision Pro, but at a fraction of the price. When it comes to display technology, the Meta Quest 4 makes a huge leap forward. It features dual 2160 by 2400 Infinite OLED displays, delivering 4.5K combined resolution per eye, nearly 30% sharper than the Quest 3. The panels are capable of 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, with a 110-degree field of view for ultra-immersive visuals. Blacks are deeper, colors are richer, and contrast ratios are closer to what you'd expect from high-end OLED TVs. Meta has also optimized the display for local dimming zones, reducing motion blur and ghosting during fast-paced games. The lens design is now based on second-generation pancake optics, which reduce lens glare and distortion while keeping the headset thinner and lighter. Simply put, this is the clearest, most comfortable display experience Meta has ever created. But the biggest evolution lies in its power, the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR3 Gen 2 chip. Built specifically for spatial computing and AR/VR workloads, this processor is a performance monster. It boasts 50% more GPU power and 35% faster CPU performance than the XR2 Gen 2 found in the Quest 3. This means smoother gameplay, faster loading times, and drastically improved graphics fidelity, especially in high-demand VR titles. Meta has paired this chip with 12 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and up to 512 GB of storage, ensuring seamless multitasking between immersive apps, games, and virtual workspace environments. And yes, the benchmarks are impressive. According to leaked developer tests, the Quest 4 delivers up to 2.8x faster rendering performance than the Quest 3, with frame rates consistently maintaining 120 Hz in native VR titles. The AI cores inside the XR3 Gen 2 chip also handle real-time motion prediction, gesture detection, and environment mapping, dramatically reducing latency and improving controller-free hand tracking accuracy. Meta calls this Neural Touch, and it's essentially an AI-assisted input system that lets the Quest 4 predict your movements before they happen, creating an ultra-smooth sense of presence. Speaking of input, the Touch Pro 2 controllers are another major upgrade. Meta has integrated advanced haptic feedback motors and improved tracking rings with self-calibrating sensors that eliminate occlusion issues. The controllers can now deliver pressure-sensitive haptics, meaning you can feel textures, tension, and even subtle resistance while interacting with virtual objects. For instance, pulling a bowstring in Asgard's Wrath 2 or gripping a virtual tool feels more tactile and lifelike than ever before. But if you prefer going controller-free, Quest 4's new AI Hand Tracking 3.0 lets you navigate menus, type in mid-air, and manipulate virtual tools with your fingers with surprising precision. No controllers needed. The audio system has also received a massive boost. Meta's new Spatial Core Audio 2.0 uses directional drivers built into the headband to deliver 3D sound with 40% louder output and improved bass response. You'll hear footsteps, whispers, and environmental cues exactly where they should be, heightening immersion in both games and cinematic experiences. For content creators and productivity users, the built-in dual microphone array supports AI noise cancellation, automatically filtering out background sounds during meetings or recordings. And for those wondering about battery life, yes, Meta has made significant strides. The Quest 4 packs a 6,000 mAh high-density cell, which translates to roughly 3.5 hours of active VR gameplay or 6 hours of productivity use. Thanks to the AI power balance system, it dynamically adjusts refresh rates and GPU loads depending on what you're doing, optimizing performance and energy consumption in real time. The included USB-C fast charger can deliver a 70% charge in 30 minutes, making it far more practical for daily use. There's also an optional Elite battery strap too, extending playtime by another 2.5 hours for marathon sessions. And depth sensing. The Quest 4 introduces Meta's new Vision Sense system, which uses AI depth mapping to scan your surroundings in real time, allowing for far more immersive mixed reality experiences. You can now interact with physical and virtual objects seamlessly, whether you're dragging a floating screen onto your desk or playing a game that blends your living room into the battlefield. This full-color mixed reality feels almost indistinguishable from AR experiences found on the Apple Vision Pro, but at a fraction of the price. When it comes to display technology, the Meta Quest 4 makes a huge leap forward. It features dual 2160 by 2400 Infinite OLED displays, delivering 4.5K combined resolution per eye, nearly 30% sharper than the Quest 3. The panels are capable of 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, with a 110-degree field of view for ultra-immersive visuals. Blacks are